Okay, good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to I Square Maths Academy, where numbers and variables actually meet mastery. Today, we are going to be looking at Quintic equation and, of course, the step-by-step methods of analyzing or solving a Quintic equation. Now, from the definition of a Quintic equation, an equation is said to be a Quintic equation when the highest power of the unknown variable is equal to 5. E.g., we have ax raised to the power of 5 plus bx raised to the power of 4 minus cx raised to the power of 3 plus dx squared plus ex plus f is equal to 0. Now remember, in the case of our quadratic equation, we said for a quadratic equation, the highest power of the unknown variable is equal to 2. Now here, if you look closely, the highest power here is equal to 5. So because the highest power is equal to 5, it means this is called a Quintic equation. Now, we have an example here. Now, solve for all values of x. If x raised to the power of 5 minus 3x raised to the power of 4 minus 5x raised to the power of 3 plus 15x squared plus 4x minus 12 is equal to 0. Now, recall from factor theorem. Yes, recall from factor theorem. Okay, if f of a is equal to 0, it means that x minus a is a factor of f of x. Yes, if f of a is equal to 0, it means that x minus a is a factor of f of x. Now, for example, when you divide 6 divided by 2, 2 will go into 6 3 times, and 3 times 2 is equal to 6. 6 minus 6 is 0. Now, this is the remainder. Yes. Now, because the remainder is equal to 0, it therefore means that 2 is a factor of 6. Yes. And the quotient as well, 3, is also a factor of 6. Now, we're going to be solving this. Yes. And we're going to be looking at the step-by-step method of analyzing this. Now, solution. Now, let f of x be equal to the whole of this, which is x raised to the power of 5 minus 3x raised to the power of 4 minus 5x power 3 plus 15x squared plus 4x minus 12 is equal to 0. Yes. Now, going by testing substitution. Yes. Now, let's see f of 1. Now, f of 1 actually means anywhere you see x here, you are putting 1 there. It means f of 1, we have 1 power 5 minus 3 in bracket 1 power 4 minus 5 in bracket 1 power 3 plus 15 1 power 2 plus 4 in bracket 1 minus 12. Now, let's see the value of this now. Yes, let's see the value of this. Now, in this case, 1 power 1 will give us 1 power 5 rather. Yes. Now, remember, 1 raised to the power of any number will give 1. So, 1 power 5 is equal to 1. Then here we have minus. Here we have 3 in brackets. We have 1 because 1 power 4 is 1. Then we have minus 5 in brackets. 1 power 3 is 1. Then here we have plus 15 in bracket 1 plus 4 minus 12. Now, f of 1 now will be equal to, here we have 1. 3 times 1 is 3 minus 5 plus 15 plus 4 minus 12. Now let's bring out all the positive values. So here we have 1, plus 15 plus 4 minus 3 minus 5 minus 12. It means f of 1 will be equal to 1 plus 15 is 16. 16 plus 4 is 20. Minus, here we have minus 3 minus 5. That's minus 8. And minus 8 minus 12 is minus 20. Okay, so 20 minus 20 is equal to 0. So because f of 1 is equal to 0, it therefore means that x minus 1 is a factor of f of x. Yes. Now f of 1 gave us 0. And because f of 1 is equal to 0, it therefore means that x minus 1 is a factor of f of x. Now the next step is to go by long division. Yes. So here we have f of x, the value of f of x power 5 minus 3x raised to the power of 4 minus 5x raised to the power of 3 plus 15x squared plus 4x. Then here we have minus 12. Yes, minus 12. Now divide by x minus 1. Now x into x raised to the power of 5 is x raised to the power of 4. I take it again. X into x raised to the power of 5 is x power 4. X power 4 times x is x power 5 minus x power 4 times minus 1 is minus x power 4. Then you rule your line. Okay. Now x power 5 minus x power 5 is 0 minus 3x power 4 minus x power 4. Now give us minus 2x raised to the power of 4. Then you drop this down, minus 5x power 3 plus 15x squared plus 4x minus 12. Now you take it again. X into minus 2x raised to the power of 4 is minus 2x raised to the power of 3. Minus 2x raised to the power of 3 times x is minus 2x raised to the power of 4. Minus 2x raised to the power of 3 times minus 1. Minus times minus is plus. Then here we have 2x raised to the power of 3. Now you subtract again. Minus 2x raised to the power of 4 minus 12x raised to the power of 4 will be 0. Minus 5x raised to the power of 3 minus 2x raised to the power of 3. That will give us minus 7x power 3. Then here we have plus 15x squared plus 4x minus 12. Now, x into minus 7x power 3 is minus 7x squared. Minus 7x squared times x is minus 7x power 3. Minus 7x squared times minus 1 is plus 7x squared. You subtract. Now, remember there's a hidden minus here. Yes. Just like what we said, 6 divided by 2. We say 2 into 6 is 3. 3 times 2 is 6. So we are subtracting this minus this. So it means there's a minus here, there's a minus here, and there's also a minus here. So now, minus 7x power 3 minus 7x power 3 will be 0. 15x squared minus 7x squared is 8x squared. 8x squared, then here we have plus 4x minus 12. Okay, so now we have x into 8x squared is 8x. 8x times x is 8x squared. 8x times minus 1 is minus 8x. So the whole of this now will be, here we have this minus this gone. We have 4x minus 8x, that will be 12x. So we have 12x minus 12. Now let's look at this. X into 12x is plus 12. Now 12 times x is 12x. 12 times minus 1 is minus 12. So the whole of this now, 12x minus 12x is 0. And minus 12 minus 12, that will give us 0. So the remainder here is 0. So it therefore means that the quotient, now let's call it g of x. Now the quotient now will be equal to x raised to the power of 4 minus 2x raised to the power of 3 minus 7x squared plus 8x plus 12. Now, this is another factor because here we said if 2 is a factor of 6. Now, 2 into 6 is 3. 3 times 3 is 6. Remember 0. So here the quotient is 3. So it means this 3 is another factor of 6. So it therefore means that this quotient here, yeah, this is called the quotient. Yes, this is called the quotient. So the quotient here is a factor of this dividend. So now we are calling it g of x. Now going by the same testing substitution. Now let's look at g of minus 1. Now g of minus 1 will be equal to minus 1 power 4 minus 2 in bracket minus 1 power 3 minus 7 in bracket minus 1 raised to the power of 2 plus 8 in bracket minus 1 plus 12. So it means here our g of minus 1 will be equal to, now remember the other day we said minus 1 raised to the power of even number will give positive 1. While minus 1 raised to the power of an odd number will still give minus 1. Now as we all know, 4 is an even number. So because 4 is an even number, it means this will give us plus 1. Here we have 1 minus 2. Now 3 is an odd number. So because 3 is an odd number, it means minus 1 raised to the power of odd, look at it here, is minus 1. So here we have minus 1. Minus 7. Now minus 1 power even, that's 2, will give us 1. Plus times minus is minus, so minus 8. Then here we have plus 12. So it means g of minus 1 will be equal to 1. Minus times minus is plus. Here we have 2 minus 7 minus 8 plus 12. Now let's look at this. 1 plus 2 is equal to 3. 3 minus 7 is minus 4. Minus 4 minus 8 is minus 12. And minus 12 plus 12 will give us 0. Yes, minus 12 plus 12 is 0. Now let's take it again. 1 plus 2 is 3. 3 minus 7 is minus 4. Minus 4 minus 8 is minus 12. Minus 12 plus 12 is equal to 0. Now because g of minus 1 is equal to 0, it therefore means that x plus 1 is a factor, of g of x. Yes, x plus 1 is a factor of g of x. So now we're going to go by another long division. So here we have the g of x, which is x raised to the power of 4 minus 2x raised to the power of 3 minus 7x squared plus 8x plus 12. Okay, it is 12 plus 12. Now because x plus 1 is a factor, we are dividing by x plus 1. Now let's look at this very closely. Now x into x raised to the power of 4. That will give us x raised to the power of 3. Take notes. X raised to the power of 3 times x. That will give us x power 4. X power 3 times plus 1. That will give us plus x raised to the power of 3. Then here we have this. X power 4 minus x power 4 is gone. Remember I said there's a minus here. Minus 2x power 3 minus x power 3. That will give us minus 3x power 3. Then here we have minus 7x squared. Plus, this is square. Yes, plus. Here we have plus 8x plus 12. Okay. X into minus 3x power 3 is minus 3x squared. Minus 3x squared times x is minus 3x raised to the power of 3. Minus 3x squared times plus 1. Minus times plus is minus. 3x squared times 1 is 3x squared. Now the whole of this now will be this minus this gone. We have minus 7x squared minus 3x squared. That will be minus 7 plus 3. That will be minus 4x squared. Yes, minus 7x squared plus 3x squared. Then here we have plus 8x. We have plus 12 here. Now, x into minus 4x squared is minus 4x. Minus 4x times x is minus 4x squared. Minus 4x times plus 1. That will give you minus 4x. And you draw your line again. This minus this is gone. That's 0. 8x minus 4x. That will be 12x. Now you bring down your 12. That's this 12. Now x into 12x is plus 12. 12 times x is 12x. 12 times 1 is 12. Now looking at this, 12x minus 12x is 0. 12 minus 12 is 0. So the remainder is equal to 0. So here we have another quotient, which is a factor of g of x. So at this point, now let's h of x, let h of x be equal to x raised to the power of 3 minus 3x squared minus 4x plus 12. Now we are still going to substitute values here. Now let's try h of 2. Now h of 2 means that anywhere you see x in this cubic expression, you have to substitute the value of 2 there. So here we have 2 raised to the power of 3 minus 3 in bracket 2 raised to the power of 2 minus 4 in bracket 2 plus 12. So it means h of 2 will be equal to 2 power 3 is 2 times 2, 2 times 2 times 2. And of course, we know 2 times 2 is 4, and 4 times 2 is 8. So here we have 8 minus 3 in bracket 2 power 2 is just 2 times 2. And we know 2 times 2 is 4. So here we have minus 4 times 2 is 8. Then here we have plus 12. So it means h of 2 will be equal to, we have 8 minus 12 minus 8 plus 12. So this is the same as saying h of 2 will be equal to 8 plus 12. We have 8 plus 12 minus 12 minus 8. Now this 8 will go with this, 12 will go with this. So it means here we have 0. Or you say h of 2 is equal to 20 minus 20, which is equal to 0. So because h of 2 is equal to 0, it therefore means that x minus 2 is a factor of h of x. Yes, x minus 2 is a factor of h of x. I remember these are h of x. Yeah, these are h of x. Now this is a cubic expression. Why here, this g of x is a quadratic expression. So now we're going to be dividing the factor by the dividend. That's the h of x. Okay. So it therefore means that we are going to have h of x. Now let me read it here. We have h of 2. H of 2 is equal to 0. Yes. So therefore we said x minus 2 is a factor of h of x. So it means that here we are going to divide. Now let's see the value of our h of x. H of x is x power 3 minus 3x squared. X power 3 minus 3x squared. Then we have minus 4x plus 12 minus 4x, then here we have plus 12. Now we are dividing this by x minus 2. Now x into x power 3 is x raised to the power of 2. Yes, x into x power 3 is x raised to the power of 2. Because if you say x power 3 divided by x, that will give you x raised to the power of 2. It therefore means that here x power 2 times x is x power 3. Then here we have x power 2 times minus 2. minus, because here you know this is plus. Plus times minus is minus. X squared times 2, that will give us 2x squared. Then you draw your line. Now x cubed minus x cubed is 0. Now minus 3 minus 2. That's minus 3x squared minus 2x squared. That will give us minus x squared. Yes. So here we have minus x squared minus 4x plus 12. Now let's look at x into minus x squared. That will give us minus x. Minus x times x is minus x squared. Minus x times minus 2. Now look at it. Minus minus. Yes, we have minus minus, and we all know that minus times minus is plus. So it therefore implies that here minus x times minus 2, that will be plus 2x. Then you draw your line. This minus this is 0. Minus 4x minus 2x. Minus 4x minus 2x is minus 6x. Then here we have plus 12. Now x into minus 6x is minus 6. Minus 6 times x is minus 6x. Minus 6 times minus 2 is plus 12. So here this minus this is 0, this minus this is 0. So here the remainder is equal to 0. So here we have another quotient. Now we have used g of x, h of x. Let's call this w of x. Yes, let's call this w of x. So now if you look at this very closely, you will see that w of x is a quadratic expression. Yes, w of x is a quadratic expression. So it means in this case, what we are going to do is we have x squared minus x, then we have minus 6. Now let's factorize this. Yes, let's factorize this. Now factorizing the above expression. Yes. Now x squared minus x minus 6. Now remember, we said when factorizing, the first step is to multiply a and coefficients by the whole of c. Now if you look at this very closely, you'll see that here the coefficient of x squared here is 1. So if you multiply the whole of this, x squared times minus 6, that will give us minus 6x squared. Now the next step, now we are looking for two factors that when you multiply, it gives minus 6x squared. Then when you add, it gives minus 1x. Okay, so now let's look at the factors of minus 6. So here we have minus 6 and 1. We have minus 1 and 6. We have minus 3 and 2. And we have minus 2 and 3. Now let's look at the first one. Here when you multiply minus 6 times 1, it gives minus 6. Minus 6 plus 1 will give minus 5. And this is not the factors. Okay. Now, because we said we are looking for two factors that when we multiply, it gives minus 6. When we add the factors, it gives minus 1. So here, let's try this. Minus 1 times 6 is minus 6. Minus 1 plus 6 is 5. So since it's not minus 1, these are not the factors. Now, let's look at this now. Minus 3 times 2 is minus 6. Minus 3 plus 2 is minus 1. So it means these are the factors we are going to be using. Now it means the two factors that will multiply themselves to give minus 6x squared, and when you add it gives minus 1x, is minus 3x and 2x. Yes, minus 3x and 2x. Now this minus 3x and 2x will take the position of this minus x. So it means what we have here will be x squared minus 3x plus 2x minus 6. Now looking at this now, here x is common. So you take x outside, we have x minus 3 plus 2. Here we have x minus 3. Because 2 into 2x is x. 2 into minus 6 is minus 3. So since minus 3 is common, we take x minus 3, then this 2x plus 2 outside. So it therefore means that x squared minus x minus 6 is x minus 3, and here we have x plus 2. Now, let's look at the our f of x. Now, remember f of x is equal to x raised to the power of 5 minus 3x raised to the power of 4 minus 5x power 3 plus 15x squared plus 4x minus 12. Yes. Now, remember we're asked to find the values of all the values of x. So it means here our f of x, which is equal to x power 5 minus 3x power 4 minus 5x power 3 plus 15x squared plus 4x minus 12 is equal to 0. And now remember all the factors of f of x. Remember we said f of x is equal to, we have x plus 1. We started with x plus 1. So we have x plus 1. Yes, we have x plus 1. We have x minus 1. Yes, we have x plus 2. X plus 2. Yes, x plus 2. Sorry, x minus 2. Yes, look at it here. X minus 2. And of course, the last factors are, we have x minus 3 and x plus 2, all to be equal to 0. So it therefore means that x plus 1 is equal to 0, or x minus 1 is equal to 0, or x minus 2 is equal to 0, or x minus 3 is equal to 0, or x plus 2 is equal to 0. Yes, so having all those values here, x plus 1 to be 0, or x minus 1 to be equal to 0, x minus 2 equal to 0, it therefore means that, yes, it therefore means that the value of x, it therefore means that our x now will be equal to, if we take this plus 1 to the other side, it becomes minus 1. If we take this minus 1 to the other side, it becomes 1. If we take this minus 2 to the other side, we have 2. If we take this minus 3 to the other side, we have 3. Or if we take this plus 2 to the other side, we have minus 2. So therefore, x is equal to minus 1, 1, 2, 3, or minus 2. So these are the values of x. Yes, these are the values of x. So now, because the equation here, the highest power here is actually 5. So it means you can see here that we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have 5 roots of the Quintic equation. So thank you so much for listening. Share with your friends. Subscribe. See you next time. Thank you.